Welcome back to Stepping Into My Power. I had something happen today that reminded me of a lesson that I've been working really hard to live, not just understand. Someone left a comment that completely misunderstood my intentions, and almost instantly, I felt it. That urge to explain myself, that urge to make sure they understood, that urge to defend my heart. Years ago, I would have followed it without even thinking. I would have spent the time crafting the perfect response, hoping that if I could just find the right words, they would finally see what I meant. But today, I noticed the urge and let it stay an urge. Because one of the biggest things healing has taught me is this: awareness doesn't require obedience. Just because I feel something doesn't mean I have to act on it. Every emotion, every impulse, every thought, every nudge doesn't automatically deserve the steering wheel. That's something I don't think we talk about enough. People often think growth means eliminating uncomfortable emotions, that eventually you'll stop feeling defensive, stop feeling angry, stop feeling hurt. But that's not been my experience. Growth hasn't been about never having those impulses. It's been about recognizing them sooner, understanding where they're coming from, and deciding whether they're aligned with the person I'm trying to become. There's a really big difference because before, my reactions made my decisions. Now, my values do. Sometimes I still feel misunderstood. Sometimes I still want to defend myself. Sometimes I still want the last word. Sometimes I still want people to understand my intentions. But I don't need every feeling to become an action. And I don't need every discomfort to become a conversation. I don't need every invitation to become my responsibility. Sometimes the healthiest thing we could do is simply notice what's happening inside of us, smile, and choose differently. That's what emotional maturity has started looking like for me. Not becoming emotionless, not pretending I don't care, but realizing that there is space between what I feel and what I choose. And inside that space is where freedom lives. So maybe today ask yourself this: what urge have I been automatically obeying? The urge to explain, the urge to fix, the urge to prove, the urge to people please, the urge to chase, the urge to argue. What would happen if just this once you noticed it without handing it the keys? Because not every urge deserves the steering wheel. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, by me living my truth, I hope to inspire you to live yours.